What is this shit ass music? Let me show you how it's done.
Who is that? D33DZVILL3 music.
What is this shit ass music? Let me show you how it's done.
Who is that? D33DZVILL3 music.
All right, what's going on, y'all? What's going down? I'm your host, D, the hardest working host in the game. And you are, well, I mean, I guess this is a D'sville Music to Show production, as well as D'sville Network Entertainment and D'sville Gaming. So this is an impromptu stream, man, and what we're doing today is going to be a little bit different than what you're used to when you come in to check out D's and D'sville Music. So for most of you, you probably already know I'm working on D'sville movie The Grind Chapter 5. And then me and Minion was sitting back thinking like, well, it's going to be kind of weird dropping Chapter 5 and so many new people, whole different audience, and people haven't even had a chance to watch chapters 1 through 4. So I decided what better time than to premiere these 4 chapters. So when I do drop the 5th chapter, you can kind of know the story. So what the D'sville movie The Grind is, and I'm gonna explain to you more when I start playing the video, is basically the story well, at least chapter 1 is the story of how I started my channel, what prompted me into getting into YouTube, starting from the bottom with 0 subs, going to 50 subs, 100 subs, my journey all the way to 1,000, how I started my channel, how I, at point in time where I started to upgrade software and things like that. So it's basically a story of, what was Deez doing before y'all met him and before he actually started Deezville Music and Deezville Network Entertainment, and even for that fact of that matter, Deezville Gaming. So this is a chance for y'all to go ahead and get the real, man. And like I said, this is definitely a movie form. I'm gonna be sitting back hanging. I wanted to do a live premiere just so I could, chat with y'all. Y'all can see my face. Now, keep in mind, these videos were when I first started. Some areas you may not be able to hear too well, things of that nature. But we'll definitely. You're definitely going to enjoy it. This is actually before I started Deezville Music, so most of the music in the first 4 chapters were other local artists, other people, that's like myself now, that's making music. So I used a lot of the music in there, so I might get hit with copyright hits for these first 3 or 4 chapters. But I'm not really worried about it. I wanted y'all to get a little, this is almost like a get to know Deez, so you would get the backstory about the person that you're watching, and then you can make your decision from there. So Minnie was like, well, don't you want to plan to do this so people can be there? This is an impromptu stream. This is what I'm trying to do. So sometimes I got to do things like this. Now, this is not gonna be the first time y'all gonna get a chance to watch this movie, whatever the case may be. I just felt like, because I was gonna redo it, try to see if I could take out the music, but man, finding all those files and stuff, I was so organized back then, is just going to become a huge task. So I just said, you know what, let's do chapters 1 through 4, let them check out chapters 1 through 4, and then we actually working on chapter 5, which is basically current. So starting from Deezville Music and on, starting the Deezville merch shop and all of that stuff. So that's where chapter 5 is going to start at. So, like I said, during this, you're going to see people that I don't deal with no more, for reasons, whatever the case may be. We was considering cutting people out, but you know what? I wanted to give you this. I wanted to give you this movie in its entirety, and what I'm saying, and in all sincerity. So, with that being said, you had to have, an idea of where I came from. So that's kind of what this is about today, man. So it's going to be some dope music in here. You're going to watch some dope clips from when I started my channel, some gaming things. And I'm basically going to be telling you my story of how I came up, regardless if there's nobody in this room or not. And like I said, and I got chapters 1 through 4 already done. And like I said, those were done almost 2 years ago. It was some of my highest rated videos, in the Deezville gaming history, if that's such a thing, So with that being said, man, I'm just gonna go ahead and get it started, and if people decide to hop in or whatever, I'll be able to chat. But for right now, I'm just gonna chill in the background and let you watch the story of Deez, man. And as you can see, let me see if I can get this on the screen right here. Can I put that on the screen, or is it not going? It's not gonna work for me. Maybe I need to add it over here. I think I need to add it over here, y'all. Let me see. What if I add it over here so y'all can see it? So basically what this is the reboot of a dynasty. For most of y'all don't know, we bringing the Minecraft realms back, and this is kind of to introduce you into where we came from with Minecraft and where we're going back into. And at the same time, it's a good story, man. So this is Deezville, The Grind is Divine, the movie, chapter 1, man. The comeback of a dynasty, right here on Deezville Music Show. I'm your host, Deez, the hardest working host in the game. That's me. Let's jump right into it.
All right, welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is D33DZVILL3, and this is Deezville, the movie, The Grind is Divine. And I know some of you guys, what do you mean DD3 the movie? Well, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to you what I mean by that. So during this journey, this movie per se, you're gonna be experiencing everything that I kind of experienced from the start of my channel all the way up until now. Basically, I'm gonna be getting back to my grassroots, man. And as you know, I'm releasing my Minecraft servers, that creative, and as well as that survival realm, and I'm trying to get that up and running. So I wanted to, pay homage to, the games and the journey that kind of got me to where I am. I'm gonna be narrating throughout this journey, and like I said, I know it's long. If you don't watch it, hey man, it is what it is. But like I said, I got to pay homage. Some of this work, that you're gonna see within this video, is no longer attainable. Files have been corrupted, some things have been lost. So I thought, bringing out 2020 with, showing homage to this, and also showing some appreciation for some of the people that I met along the way. So you're gonna get a little bit of everything, man. It's fun packed. You got some clips. There's a lot of music, man, and I'm just gonna be hosting it, man, and telling you stories on what frame of mind I was in at that time, and that's pretty much what it is, man. Just to kind of give you an example of what that grind is, and what I mean about that grind is divine. So like I said, man, I hope you appreciate these builds that you're gonna see. A lot of these builds that you see took hours and hours of work, with the fam and myself, and tutorials and things of that nature. So I just want you to sit back, enjoy the music, enjoy the narration, and enjoy the shots out and support that I'm gonna be giving. I'm your host, Deeds. That's me. Let's jump right into it. Chapter 1, the beginning. So, let me give you a background of DJVILL gaming and tutorials. So, we, at one point in time, it was a channel that I've had. I created, a few years ago when I used to play Division 2 with my boys, and never really took it seriously, anything. I streamed a little something, but nothing serious, no thumbnails, just boom, hit record, things like that. So let's fast forward maybe a couple years to the beginning of this year, maybe about, I don't know, January 2020. So I was, getting frustrated with my job. I'm doing decent for myself, but sometimes you're not happy with the living that you're making, even though you're making it. You don't get no, I guess, self-satisfaction from that. So I decided to look for satisfaction in other ways. I wanted to spend time, more time with my family, my kids, things, right. And it was funny. It was right before the pandemic set in. Things were already in motion for me, as far as a change in my life. So I wanted to, kind of focus on, different things, man. So I just decided, I'm like, well, I want to spend more time with my kids. I know I'm a gamer. What should I do? Let me try to find something, that I can play, with them, that can allow us to spend more time together. So at the point in time, my daughter was really into Minecraft, and it was Minecraft this and Minecraft that. And, at the time with my oldest, he had tried to get me to play years back, and I was like, nah, I don't like the way it looked, which is what most people say. I don't like the way it looks, and so on and so forth. But I mean, I guess a long story short, I wanted to spend time with her, and I couldn't find no excuse not to play. So we got the plan, and just with anybody, as with anything, if you playing the game, sometimes you do your research. So I hopped into Minecraft and I did a little diving in, because I'm playing with my daughter. I don't want to, I wanted to make her proud and show her that daddy can get into this game, because she was a know-it-all at that time. So I did my research. I started watching a lot of big YouTubers. I started reaching out and learning there was so many different facets of it, realms of this game, redstone and survival and building and, Scott, I was just amazed at how much stuff it was. And I was so excited, because I'm like, man, this is a lot of stuff that I can spend time with my daughter with, and I like it. And if I'm liking it and I'm getting into it and I actually can be good into it, good at it, then it would be something awesome, for us to do together. And, so I decided, well, why not, make a show? I'm watching all these other YouTubers do it, and I feel like, me and my fam can do it. So I decided to do it. So here I am fresh. February, starting the channel, doing Minecraft shows, doing all kind of things. And, I started out at the time when I started, I had like 4 subscribers. It was me and I think it was my other accounts that I had and then one other subscriber. So I started out with 4. And basically I started this channel doing Minecraft, man. And I started to like it. And it was rough for a little while. I was enjoying more so the actual putting together of the videos. I was enjoying the time we were spending, and I thought everything that we did was dope. You know what I'm saying? I liked the time, and I was like, man, this is the bomb. So I get my videos and I put them out there, and it was like boom. I was doing hours of editing and blah blah blah, and you get the response that was like 3 views, 4 views, no comments. And this was on a regular, and like I said, I just kept it going. And I was, trying to think in my head, what could I do to try to, make this channel better? I feel like I'm letting my kids down. They see me ain't getting no views. They probably in their head like, oh, this is not going to turn into nothing. And, it was pretty bad for a minute, man. And, I was, kind of in a place where I was like, man, maybe this ain't even worth it. I'm working, trying to take care of the kids, and what I'm saying. And on top of this, I'm putting my heart into a channel, and I'm not getting no feedback. And I feel like I'm putting out good stuff. So I just couldn't, I couldn't, I guess, accept the fact that I was, in my mind, I was failing at something. So once that happened, I decided to, I was almost ready to throw in the towel, man. And then you never know. One day I got a sub. And in that sub, it was some words that I guess this person had a lot of subs. At least in my mind, I had like, 17 subscribers at the time. And this person was like 700 to 800. So to me, that's a heavyweight at that time. I'm like, wow. They actually took the time to come to my page, and they left a comment. They didn't just, boom, for no subscription. And it just seems like for the next few weeks or so, that one sparkle of hope and the words that they said to me, basically drove me to try to do something else to improve my channel and to keep it going. It kind of, I don't know, it energized me, man. What I'm saying? I don't know how, no other way that I could describe it. It basically energized me. So from there on, I was getting it. I was trying to improve. I was getting more software and doing different things. I was trying to expand in different cuts and using different music. And I wanted to use music with my Minecraft things. And, they would come by, here and there with those inspirational words. And I'm like, oh, wow. They coming back. After the first video, they continuously come back. You know what I mean? Like, and it was true. The words they were saying, I could tell they was actually watching it. They was actually enjoying it. So it kind of inspired me, man. So we kept going. We kept coming up with different shows, and we kept doing different things, man. And at that point in time, man, after maybe about 3 weeks or so, we hit 50, and then we had our 50 subscriber anniversary special. And it was a little something like this. So during this time, I decided, like I said, in order to get subscribers, I had to think outside the box. So I decided to do some collaborations. And it just so happened that these collaborations and the things that I was doing got me to 50 subscribers, along with the support, of those particular people who kept me, going with their words. I decided to put on my 50th sub anniversary, man, and you're gonna get a chance to check out some clips and some things from that. And here we go. Man, DIVIN3 tutorials, man. So at the time, we was just DIVIN3 tutorials, man, because it was all about Minecraft all day, every day. Pixel art, redstone, creative building, survival shows, skyblock shows. That's where we was at.
special episode of D'sville Tutorials. Today is a special episode because we are putting out our 50 subscriber episode. Yes, that's right, you guys. Thanks to you, we have finally reached over the 50 subscriber plateau. For some of you YouTubers, you might say, hey, that's not many. I see some of you got thousands, but guys, the truth is that we started back in March, which we dropped our first video, and it's now July, and we got 50 subscribers, man. And I wasn't expecting it, to have this much. We couldn't have done it without you guys. So in light of that, I have taken the top 5 videos out of my video catalog that had the most views since we actually started here. Now, there were a lot that came really close to making this top 5, but these were, pretty much the winners by far. We had some other good ones, but maybe, just maybe, you guys, when we do 100 subs, which you're gonna help me get there, because I know you guys on our 100th subscription episode, we'll go ahead and do the top 10 within that period. So you guys, I need your help to get there. So if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button. And once again, don't forget to turn on those notifications once you do so, to make sure you can know when D'sville Tutorials got something coming fresh out the lab. All right, let's jump into the top 5. All right, coming in at number 5, we got D's and the Fam, the promo for the Advanced Skyblock mashup that came in with 109 views. Check it out. All right, welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is Deadly D's, and this is so I wanted to bring you here on the new set of my new show, D's and the Fam take on Advanced Skyblock mashup by Intis. Once again, this is a game that was developed by Entity Builds, kind of fresh on the market, and I wanted to be one of the first ones to dive in, and if I'm not, then I'm gonna be the first ones to actually have some fun on it. So if you like content like this and you like shows like this, man, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click on that like button, and make sure you turn on notifications so you know when D'sville Tutorials got something coming fresh out the lab. And also make sure you check me out on my social sites that I have included there down in the description for this promo. Once again, I'm D's. Keep your family safe, and that's me. And man, we out. Peace.
Entity Builds, man, Advanced Skyblock. I kind of love this show because I got a chance to spend so much time with the fam, and the music for that show was actually created by my boy Loud Pack Scrap. You're gonna be hearing more from him coming soon, man. So I at this time, I feel like I was kind of shining, man. At least that's the way I thought. You know what I'm saying? Even with 50 subscribers.
Number 4, coming in with 120 views, we got the Minecraft pixel art made easy with D's, the Pixel Carrot. Check out these clips.
Man, Minecraft pixel art, man. It's very hard, and without the help of Minion, I probably wouldn't have actually started this, man, and got into it. It's very tedious and it's very time consuming. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, in the end, it's satisfied, So, when this is kind of when I decided to, I'm like, well, my redstone is not popping. I need something to add to this Minecraft to kind of expand my horizons and to be known for multiple things. Because like I said, man, I'm going against some of the big YouTubers that have been doing this shit for like 10 years, man, and I'm in this game brand new, thinking I'm all new booty. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Simulac on my breath and shit, man. And I come in the game thinking I'm gonna run things, man. But the truth of the matter is that we did have some dope shit, man. If you look at look at what I'm looking at, man, these builds are pretty dope. They was pretty unique. You know what I'm saying? We work well as a team, and our building. We just start noticing our building and our putting together of these worlds and things that just it just got bigger and bigger, man. And at the time, I was also, like I said, man, doing collabs, and you'll get to see some clips from that, later on in this show. But I was doing collabs, and during the time, it was all good at first. You know what I'm saying? Everything was happy. I was happy to have somebody that was an adult to play Minecraft with, you know, and yeah, man, we'll get more into that story during that clip. But Minecraft pixel art, man, we definitely gonna be bringing that back in. You know, definitely a dope game. You gonna be seeing some dope stuff. This is just the tip of the iceberg, y'all. And like I said, I know this is long. I think this is well over 3.5 hours. And if you don't watch it, you know, like I said, man, I appreciate you watching whatever you do watch. But if you don't watch it, you just might miss something, man. There's something a part of these that might be able to help you, your channel, or your mentality. So, man, make sure you hang with us, man. And like I said, we're gonna be doing some appreciation shout outs, man, during this movie and things. I gotta place it well and everything. But like I said, man, this is like my homage to everything that we did from the beginning to now and bringing back out Minecraft. It's only fitting for 2021 that I give you all of the greatest from this Minecraft, you know, I guess journey and the journey of DIVINV3 gaming, which is basically, to be honest, was a Minecraft channel. So, you know, during this time, like I said, man, I was hovering. I was grinding hard in a game where I was a little fish and it was a lot of big fish and they was running. And I was trying to collab with people and make my channel better. I was growing, but I still wasn't growing at the rate that I thought I should. Some during this, you know, this sub special, you could kind of hear it. You know what I'm saying? I'm usually more excitable. 158 views off that dope, you know, Redstone product that I did. You know what I'm saying? And one of the big people could have put this out and got thousands of views off of it.
All right, you guys. So here it is.
This is one of my favorites. I kind of love this, and you'll see it in a lot of my builds. And you know, just highly underrated at that time, y'all. You know, the truth of the matter is that I probably may get more views on this stuff now than I did back then, man. I didn't have nobody to watch it. I was putting all this content out and nobody there to watch it, man. And basically wasting my talent, man. And you know, but still going. So I was still in my still going phase and thinking on what I need to do. The collaborations that I was doing, it was going well. So you know, I was inspired, but I kept seeing people around me grow faster than I was. And so it still was kind of deflating in some ways. This redstone, man, this is another component of Minecraft that, you know, that I said everybody, it's not going to be for everybody, but you will see a lot of this, you know, on the new realms that we got. And, you know, it's a part that I didn't know before I got into Minecraft. And this kind of actually what drew me in. You know, now I'm not no Minecraft, you know, redstone expert or nothing like that. I do got people that are, you know, I would consider experts like, you know, Redstone Sensei and, you know, some other people that I worked with in the past. But I am learning, man. And, you know, even after this break, I think I'll be able to come back and do all right, just with a little bit of, you know, acclimating myself with the game again. So everything you see on these photos, including the, you know, in these videos, the signs, everything was all hand built. You know, Minion is a beast, man. You know what I'm saying? And she's good at training me because I get impatient during those videos. I be, oh my God, you know, so, you know, kept me calm and patient. And so we was able to do this, including the redstone.
All right. So coming in at number 2, guys. This one makes me emotional too. So it's a game Skyblock with D's and the Fam. Episode 1, and that came in with 170 views. Thank you so much supporting for me and my family, and as far as our family show, we definitely glad we can provide some programming for you that you like. Check out these clips.
Advanced Skyblock.
Right. Welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike. My name is Deadly D's, and this is D's chilling at the crib with the fam, man, because we live in large, man, because we Minecraft rich.
Shut your mouth.
All right, man. Well, Before we get started, you guys, we got some announcements to make, some things we into. I wanted you to go ahead and meet my fam, man. They play a very intricate role in these video tutorials, man. They always say is some people behind the person that make things happen. Well, this is my crew, man. The only people that really got my back, never fake, never fair weather people. You know what I mean? All right, well, duplication machines, aka farms, man. We're gonna be using command blocks. We're gonna do it all, man. You know what? And we're gonna do something that Minecraft the players they fear. They fears change, son. They fears change. You gotta keep everything the same. Well, you know what, man? I ain't down with that no more, man. We doing everything different, different map packs.
All right, so
different
this
concepts,
episode, man,
different views.
this one has a special meaning because this was at this point in time with my partner at the time who I did a collaboration with. Things kind of broke bad, man. We wasn't seeing eye to eye. He wanted to go one direction, I wanted to go multiple directions, and the show was becoming a success at that point in time, and we basically ended the show right in the middle of a good thing going. So I was angry about that. So at this point in time, this episode right here, this was my rebellion. You know what I'm saying? This was my moment where I said, you know what, fuck that, man. We finna go in this game and we finna start fucking taking over, bro. Like, I was not playing no games. I was fired up. My family was fired up. They was like, man, fuck dude, you don't need dude to make it. You know what I'm saying? You better than what you think you is. Let's get it. And they was down and they had me motivated, so I was geek. So this is the moment right here where I decided to start going hard. I started to go hard, and you can start to notice that at this point in time, I'm like, dude, you know what? We finna take things in a whole different direction. And it just so happened, right after all of this, I had just got right during the let's call it the breakup of my show. At that point in time, I had like some real bad equipment, man. I was trying to make it happen, so you would have never knew it, but I made it happen with what I had. But at this time, I basically got the new equipment now, and as you can see, I was able to do picture and do a lot of different things with the editing, and this is where kind of like my editing took a turn, and my subs started increasing. I started getting my confidence back because at this point in time, hey man, I was going into a world where I felt like I was the underdog, and I felt like I needed somebody to pull me up by my bootstrap and take me along for the ride until I kind of got there and was able to keep myself afloat. But at this time, I was forced to get in the game, you know what I'm saying, say fuck it, shit happens, and basically move forward, man, and shit, pull myself up by my bootstrap, bro. So this was my attempt at doing that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to get into the logistics of what happened to me and my partner, you know what I'm saying? But let's just say that he was out of order in some of the things that he said, man. You know what I'm saying? And I will tell you this, you have to be careful in this game when people call you your friends. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't your friend, or most people, a lot of people don't even know what that true friend means. That true, friend word means. So, that's just a piece of advice from you along the way. But anyway.
I just thought about it, bro. Wait a minute. I got a key. I got 3 biomes I can escape to. I've been stuck in the house with them for like 2 months, bro. I could escape. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm out. What? Wait, what?
No.
Huh?
You are not out. You are not leaving me
What?
with all of these children. You will either wait
What?
at your lovely little compound, or you're going to come and help us get over there. Yeah,
Man,
totally.
Man, I don't know who she thinks she's talking to. I'm Minecraft Rich, man. Don't nobody talk to me. Yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm going to go over here and explain to the people the rest of the stuff. I'm going to get back to work. Oh, y'all go ahead. Okay, cool. Anyway, people, I guess I get it back to work, man. We could have escaped. Y'all waited too late, man. Always trying to get me in trouble. Why y'all wasn't doing that when she was saying something? Prove it while we Minecraft rich, you know what I'm saying? And we gonna continue to get that money, you feel me? And the whole fam is gonna be involved. So like I told you, we ain't playing, man. We coming, you know what I mean? We got everything on deck, on lock, and it's real. I'm D's. That's the fam. We out. Peace. All right, you guys. So we finally reached number one. Uh, this one, kind of takes me back. Definitely was a funny series, and I enjoyed having it and the experiences that I got from it. So what we have here is we have Skyblock by Aurora with D's and B episode.
And here you have it.
in at 500
Skyblock with D's and B. What could have been an awesome series. You know what I'm saying? And man. So when I tell y'all, I know the feeling of starting over. As y'all can see, that was one of my most viewed games. That show was becoming huge at the time. Huge at the time for a small YouTuber. I'm at 50. I had 546 views on that video, and it was fun, man. And I learned a lot during that. But I also learned that when you try to collab with people, man, you have to make sure that y'all likes and wants are gonna be the same. Check out some of these clips. Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
How are they spawned? Oh, well, they spawned in anyways. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move back. I'm gonna rush in some more. Do not lose those emeralds. No matter what it takes. Run.
Man, we had some good times, bro. A lot of laughs, man.
Nothing to lose, man. I'm heading in. Oh, there you go, B. Got back on. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm on my way. Yes. And from these, thank you so much for joining. Like he said, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We'll see you next week.
So once again, you guys, I'd like to thank you so much for helping us reach that plateau of over 50 subscribers. I had a couple of subscribers that actually, kept me in the game, man, kept me motivated.
That's right.
Man, you guys have been looking out for 4 months. The subscriptions, the subscribers, they'll come. They'll come, and I appreciate those words. And, without you guys, you wouldn't have gotten here. Like I said, hopefully in the future we'll be able to do, our 100th episode and do our 10, top viewed videos at some point. So, once again, you guys, there are some things that I do want to get in there. Check out that Gaming with D's series, man.
Man, at this time, Gaming with D's was getting no views, man. I did a couple videos. I think I was doing Red Dead and that Terminator that y'all seeing. No views, bro. No views. So at this time, Minecraft was my only outlet, my only supporting video for my channel at that time. Just started the Discord server. At that time, I think I had 6 people on the Discord server. And it was, some people that was just, there supporting, and they stuck around for a while, man.
So come check us out. Those links will also be in the description.
So, I guess that would be, the beginning. This is where the road started, man. This is where it actually started, and that motivation came and that drive came. So, at this time, man, you know what I'm saying? We was, going full steam, man. We had like 7 to 8 Minecraft shows going on. Things was looking good. Our views was going up. Average watch time going up. Subscribers going up. And, before you know it, man, like within the blink of an eye, man, that motivation from that one. Right down. Welcome you guys to Minecraft Gamers Light. My name is this. Kind of how that is.
This is my 100 sub special. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the 100 subscription special, man. I couldn't have did it without y'all, man. But I did tell y'all we was coming a while back. I'd like to give a shout out to Old Boy for the dope music that provided for this. So what we did was we put 10 of our top performers this month in collaboration for you. Once again, if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when D-Still Gaming and Tutorials got a new video coming fresh off the lab. I'm D. Let's jump right into it.
Oh boy.
So man, some of these songs, man, this is like one of my. I love this special. The music that I chose, some of this is by Old Boy, and man, I ain't even gonna lie, I'm probably gonna get hit with some copyright claims or whatever the case may be right now because I'm monetized, which at the time I wouldn't have really got hit, but that's okay, man. This is all about homage. You know what I'm saying? To my journey and D-Still journey and the fan journey, and y'all journey along with me. So this is even before y'all knew me. At this time, this is my 100 sub special, man. And right now, in my mind, while I'm doing this, I'm losing my mind. So at this point, I got this new software that I could do different things. And I said, man, I'm going to take my editing to a whole nother level. And this is kind of how it went down. So, building with D's, this is number 2, man. I think we got 56 views on this. And this is the Nether, building with D's. So this is one of the worlds that, you're going to get to see something throughout, this whole D'sville Chronicle per se. You're going to get to see like a lot of the builds and, a lot of the work that was put into it, man. So this one is kind of hurtful to watch. But once again, when we come back out, it's going to be even harder, even doper. Once I get back into it and get my mind mental back into Minecraft, man, y'all better watch out. And now we got realms, man, it's going down. This is when I was at my happiest, man, building with the fam. Now, it got to the point to where the fam was so inspired, they just started building and they surpassed me. This right here was like their graduation. And that the project was the fam's graduation, man. This is where they got their chance to shine. You know what I'm saying? And they did an awesome job, man. You know what I'm saying? Incorporated with some redstone and, from Deeds. And, I did my project. But at this time, I was trying to get gaming with D's off the floor. And I was still doing pixel art with D's and Skyblock. So at that point in time, I'm like, man, can y'all get us caught up? Man, I came in there and this is what I saw. I was amazed. And this was just the beginning, man. You're gonna actually get to see the showcase of all of these builds that's been going on. That's why this thing is so long, man. You gotta be able to appreciate the grind, man. And I'm showing appreciation for this grind. And I'm just gonna hang out with y'all while we chop it up. Now you could choose to hang out, for as long as you want, but man, I'm telling you, you might miss something if you blink. Once again, shouts out to Old Boy, you know what I'm saying? For this music, and like I said, this is before I got monetized, so I didn't have to really worry about all the copyright claims and stuff like that, man. But now they see, you know what I'm saying, you trying to do things, and everybody wants theirs, man. You know what I mean? So you're gonna hear a variety of different music. From different artists, and for the most part, those are definitely all gonna be down in the description if you want to check them out. Some are copyright free, some are not. Some, if you're not using it as a monetization video, you can use it. I tried to stick along those lines because at the time I wasn't monetized. Yeah, man.
you know, some good redstone bills. Oh man, I love that Ethernet port, or that, I'm sorry, Netherworld portal. Number 3 coming in, Cuphead, man. This was one of my favorite series, bro. Like, even though this doesn't have nothing to do with Minecraft, this is still part of my journey when I was making my transition to other games. And I was amazed that Gaming with Deeds video actually made it in the top 10. I loved editing this video. This game was fun, you know what I'm saying? With the help with Okoye, man, we got this done. And I love the end product that came out, man. If you have not checked out this Cuphead series, man, make sure you go check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? Some bangers. And, you know, that's what I was on at this time, man. My confidence was there, bro. We was grinding. We had 100. I'm doing my 100 sales special, man. I couldn't believe it, bro. Like, you know, for some of y'all know what that feel like, man. When you grinding so hard, man, so long, you putting your blood, sweat, and tears into these videos, and you finally get recognition for the creations that you're making, man, it ain't no feeling like it. So it comes out in your pores and everything that you do. Your soul comes out in the creations that you make, man. And this is the start of that for me. Now, if you have not checked out that series, man, I'm going to be bringing it back out just because, you know, I feel like it deserved to be put out again. I'm going to be re-releasing things that, you know, some of y'all probably ain't got a chance to see because I didn't have no subscribers when I put it out. So now you're going to get a chance to see all of it. So that's what this is about, showing homage. You feel me? From where I came from. Not forgetting where I came from, bro. Let me let you sit back and vibe to this real quick. I'm gonna get my medication ready, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, we got a long journey. Man, we only reached chapter 1. This is just the subscription journey. We got a long way together, and hopefully you enjoying hanging out with your boy Deeds here on the Deedsville Divine is Grind, the movie. Soon to be edited right there, but thank you so much for hanging out. Like I said, man, it was gonna be raw and uncut. This ain't no rehearsed nothing. This is, you know, strictly just me sitting here in front of my computer, watching it with you, chopping it up at what I see, and just, you know, telling you what frame of mind I was in, man, because a lot of this game is mental, bro. If anybody said that they mental is not affected by this daily grind, then they lying. Now, this was the first time I started to bring my fam, man. I was trying to get new creations, and I said, man, I want to, you know what I'm saying? Okoye got skills, man, but he, you know, he's kind of shy. I said, man, let's get you a show. Fuck it, we finna start doing what everybody said don't do. Oh, don't do no duplication glitches. People ain't gonna, that was like I said, right after that, I didn't care. So we came in like rebels. We started doing duplications and whatever we needed to do, putting it out there for people, man, because we feel like you bought that game, you spent your money, man, you should be able to do whatever you want to do with that game, man. And if you don't feel like waiting 55,000 hours to get to the end and you want to get a duplication glitch and try to help you get there faster and enjoy that game so you can play more worlds, hey man, more power to you. So at this point, we was kicking in the door like, fuck the rules. I'm Deez and Okoye and the fam, but we here, we getting it done. Like I said, man, this is where we was on the uprise and where we was like, man, let's get it done, man. Forget what everybody else say. Let's do what we want to do in this game, man. This is our channel. You know what I'm saying? Let's give the people what they want. And you know what I'm saying? Let's just do it without doing what everybody else is doing. So that was Okoye's first show, man, and we're going to be bringing Don't Do That back. Oh, yeah. We got some new stuff coming out for the new update for the realm. So y'all go get to check us out. We'll be putting out some more tutorials real soon. Hey, man, coming in at number 5 was Redstone with Deez, man. This is one of my favorite right here, man, the Piglin Farm. This was when I was kind of like dwindling down and stopping my redstone because wasn't nobody showing me no love, bro. Wasn't nobody showing me no love in the redstone. And you gonna get to see some redstones that Deez did, boy. Your boy Deez, I wasn't no amateur. I wasn't the best. I wasn't a professional, but for me to be a beginner, I was rolling like I was an intermediate. You feel me? Check this out. Man, this Pigman Farm boy was putting out ridiculous numbers, man. Ridiculous numbers. It should have had way more views than that, bro. But as I was, at this time I was meeting people and Redstone people that was telling me, man, it's that YouTube algorithm. The YouTube algorithm is making you a victim, dudes. Keep going, man. But at this point in time, I was like, man, Minecraft is just not doing it for me. My Redstone, I gotta start focusing on 1 or 2 more areas. And I'm not gonna lie, my Redstone was the first to suffer, man, because like I said, with Redstone, you put so many hours in trying to these builds, starting over, going from scratch, trying to see if it worked, checking numbers, doing tests, and for people not to watch it, man, and me to be putting all that hours into editing, I kind of had to slow it down. But I can't wait till I get back into that Redstone. And like I said, this was one of my favorites right here. And I'm probably gonna get hit with a copyright for this song because even though at the time it wasn't owned by anybody, when I released my subs, somebody had purchased that song from, oh boy. But that's okay, man. It ain't about monetization with this one. Once again, it's about homage. So, man, just enjoy.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit banging.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I was starting to smell myself. I was starting to love my editing skills, man, and tap into my potential. And man, it was almost like there was no stopping your boy D's at this time, man. That one bad situation where somebody doubted me fueled the fire in me, bro. Another red.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit banging.
Man, this Redstone, man, this Minecraft with these, man, this lighthouse, man. This is when I was, like I said, I was feeling myself. This was I believe this is one of my first builds where I was kind of like just trying to build something along with my Redstone to make it look good. So I think I did a good job on that, man. Definitely one of my funner projects, and you'll see some of that too. Now, this is number 7. We got Pixel Art Made Easy with these, man. This was a show, like I said, man. Without Minion, I would not have been able to get this show off the ground, man. This show was so frustrating, man, behind the scenes. But this was one of my favorite ones right here, man. I mean, because just like I said, we was in our worlds trying to create things and we wanted to make signs to represent all our farms, and we just decided to start doing our own shit. I feel like you break dancing, don't it? Here we go, D's. Yeah, y'all check that out. Yeah, y'all see that? Look at him. He ain't playing with you. Man, this is when my editing was off the chain. This is where like a lot of my focus was on editing, and I didn't even know what the hell a montage was, bro. Somebody was like, "Oh, dude, I see you do a lot of." I didn't know what the hell a montage was. Today, I don't even know if I still fully understand the montage, man. I just love to create. And that's what Minecraft pixel art, man. And this is where, you know, I couldn't get Minion to get on the screen and that, man. So I wanted her to make sure that she was able to get her stuff out there. And that, because that's a skill, man. Being able to put this stuff together by eyeing it up, you know, and we just took the Minecraft pixel art show into a whole nother level. And you're going to get to check that out in the Divsville, The Grind is Divine, the movie story later on in the showcase. Coming in, I even missed the number, man. But right now, another Skyblock, man. You know what I'm saying? Another Skyblock episode in the top 10, bro. We was doing it, man. We was like, yes, it's going. We had multiple shows in the top 10, bro. The feeling, I mean, bro, we was at it like, I'm talking about, we was professionals. We had things scouted out. We knew what we wanted to do. We was planning our episodes, man. Things were starting to come together. It was, bro, the energy was ridiculous. Check it out.
Oh yeah, oh boy, this shit banging.
I don't know, man. That right there, that's kind of bang, bro. It makes you want to be like, man, I'm telling you, bro. Good times. When I was making these, bro, these was always fun. I used to love doing these showcases. The subscriptions, like it's a lot of work, but it'd be fun when you be doing it. Look at that. That's for all y'all don't know. That's Queen, man. Lavish was Queen, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, Aquarius being as itself, you know, my baby unicorn. I'm putting it out there, man. We was having fun, man. And trust me, you're going to see her back on the show. Queen coming back, bro. Coming back. We all coming back. At number 9, man. You know, Skyblock with D's and B, man. One of my biggest shows. Like I said, even though this was kind of hurtful because at this time I was getting mad because even though we had already broke up our collaboration, the show was still fucking doing good. We were still getting views on this show, and it was just keeping getting bigger and bigger, and people was like, hey, what's up with this? Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? So every time I did a subscription special or something, man, I had to include this show in there, even though I didn't want to, because it was in my top. So I just decided to do a salsa dance. No, D, you can't do it. Man, yes I can, man. I can do this. Man, D's, don't do that. Oh, man, this is what I want to do right here. Check it out. I don't know, man. Maybe you shouldn't do that, bro. Man, I'm going to do this right here, bro. Check it out. This is how your boy D's get loose. You feel me? So, at some point in time, man, you know, I got this is me. This video right here is like me coming to life. This is me kind of like saying I can separate from what we doing, and I could get my own. And you can follow me if you want to. Follow me. Eat my flesh, and y'all. You know where I'm going with that, bro. Don't have me have to go. I don't want to get hit with a copyright law. So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Your boy hit the sauce, and I'm like, man, we can do this. Oh yeah. Once again, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Deez, and this is Divsville Gaming and Tutorials. Divsville, the grind is truly divine, the movie. Thanks for hanging out, man. It's narrated by your host Deez, man. You're now watching clips from D to B, Sky Block Infinity, man. One of my biggest shows, and one of my. It's almost like, you know, one of my. It's a good memory and a bad memory all at the same time. But what is also good is that the drive that came from losing this show, the drive that made me want to do everything that I'm doing now and even more, and make sure that I continue to show love that show. And finally, number 10, man, Deesville Manor. This is going to be a show that's going to be coming back. This was my interpretation of us doing like a movie. I wanted to kind of, you know, go into the directing and doing movies and things and doing scripts and, you know, improv scripts and things like that. So this was our first dabble in that, man. And, you know, it kind of came into which all of this stuff came, like I said, came about after this breakup. So I want you to go ahead and check some of these clips out right here, man.
Oh boy, you ain't done on this one.
Man, I'm sorry, I had to jump in and just show some appreciation for this show, man. I'm so excited to get back into it, but this one's a lot of work. This one is a lot of work, man. Multiple angles. We gotta have multiple people recordings. We gotta have multiple views, man. And it takes a lot, man. And then, like I mentioned, the script writing and the improv, man. But wait till we bring Deesville Manor out. This is definitely one of the ones we're looking forward to getting into. And now that we got our realms and our creative realm, man, you're going to see all type of shows. You're going to be on the set, and make sure you come join us, man, because you could be part of the set. Your house that you build, your structure that you build could be in the set of one of my shows, man. So make sure you come, you know, go ahead and check it out, man. And I thank you for joining me on the journey of these, man. Like, man, this right here, like, you know what I'm saying? Your boy Akoya, you know what I'm saying? Lavish, better known, aka Queen. Lee Hee Hee. You know what I'm saying? Better yet, Nickel Boy, you know what I'm saying? And one of the minion, your boy Debbie D's, man. And I love Unicorns Ari. That's my fan, man. And this is when we was getting it in. This is when we was at our tightest and on the same record every day, all day. That's all it was us and these gangs, man. I miss those times, man. You know what I'm saying? Today, you know, I'm looking forward to, you know, possibly getting back to those real soon. So I'm telling you, man, that grind was the vibe, man. When I go back and I look at these things, it gives me inspiration to, you know, want to go back and, you know, get back into some of these things. And, you know, real close friend of mine, my little bro Persona, man, he told me, Deez, I don't know what the hell you doing, bro. When I met you, you was doing, you know, Minecraft, man. And you know what I'm saying? You should get back to that, bro. You a fool for not getting back to it, man. Well, here I am. I'm listening, bro. I'm listening, little bro. It's about to come back, bro. So there you have it, man. That was, you know, I was at 100 subs, man, and we was moving. We was moving so hard, man, that we just couldn't stop, man. And, you know, at that point in time, man, we was on our road to 500, man. And in my head, I'm thinking like, dude, how the hell we gonna get to 500, bro? 500, that's a lot, bro. I know 100, that was something, but 500, and then before you knew it, bro,
All right, welcome YouTubers, Minecrafters, and gamers alike to my 500 sub special. I'm your host, Deeds, and today
We was at
500,
500, bro.
People who've been supporting me
Bro,
hardcore, man.
I couldn't believe
So
it,
let's
man.
go ahead and go through some.
So the first thing I wanted to do when we hit 500 is I wanted to go back and show love for all those people, man, who I seen on my page day in and day out, driving your boy D to come over something great. And this is what we came up with.
You know what I'm saying? Another quality tracks. And if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe and click that like button. And don't forget to turn on your notifications. I'm your host, Deeds. That's me. Let's jump right into it.
Coming up first, my boy Indivisible, man. Shouts out to Indivisible, the famous, you feel me? Man, once again, still riding with your boy D's, man. If you ain't checked out his channel, man, make sure you show love. So once again, man, this is almost like perfect timing for me to have to show love to the same people who ride with me to this day. So, man, shouts out to that. You know what I'm saying? And to him, man, coming 4 Horsemen Allegiance, boy. Your boy Death in the building. So, you know what I'm saying? The truth of the matter is that during this game, man, you're going to have people that come in your life like Caesars, man. They're going to blow in, they're going to blow out, and then they're going to blow back in again. So, you know, at the time, you know, these were the people that was coming to my page every day, all day, every video. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I could think of doing was to show love to them. You know what I'm saying? And to this day, we still got relationships. Now, the bigger we get, the less time we got. So I'm not, you know, I'm not an idiot. I understand that I ain't gonna be able to see everybody every day, but it's those ones that are true. Those ones that are true, and that's riding with me on a daily basis. Man, those are the ones, you know what I'm saying, that has made this ride worthwhile. And the people that I've met and the connections that I've met along the way, shit, you can't buy that, bro. So I ain't gonna, you know, hey man, I ain't upset about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever blows your hair back, you know what I'm saying? As long as you doing good and you thriving and you feeling good about what you creating and what you giving to the world, man, I appreciate your craft. And I might just come back around and show some love for you out of nowhere. Like, I ain't seen D's in a while. Where the hell D's been at? And here I am. Kid Charisma. I can't count how many times that boy was on my page every day, man, and I was on this page every day. You know, it just sometimes, man, time is of the essence, I guess. You run out of time, man. But once again, that love is always there, man. Even if I ain't been around in a while, man, I still got love. And I'm still gonna be shooting out love, you know what I'm saying? Come to the stream, bro. Whatever y'all gotta do, man, you catch your boy D's. I show love hours, not just in half an hour shows. We talking about hour streams, 12-hour streams. I'm doing but showing nothing but love and helping people grow. To me, I make more of an effect on the stream. But at that time, man, I was like, you know what? I gotta show love for these people that showing me love every day, man. And that's what I wanted to do with my 500 special. And to be, like I said, man, I didn't even think I was gonna be there, and it happened fast. So for those of you who don't think that, like, you know, 1 minute you could be down in the dumps and your shit not going right, and then the next minute, if you change your style up, man, you adapt to your environment and make your hustle very universal, or as universal as you possibly can make it, things can happen fast, man. Sometimes so fast it is overwhelming. You don't know what to do, man. You ain't got nothing ready. You ain't prepped this shit. You ain't got your team ready. And you know, so during all this time, this is when Deesville Discord server started to go online. I said, man, I'm at 500 subs now. Now's the time to try to build a family and build a community of people that's all got the same things in mind, man. Persona, man. My boy, my little brother, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, man, some of these people, they still around. Everybody got these trials and tribulations in their life, so who knows what people going through and why you ain't seen them in a minute, man. But I still show love. So, you know, the Deesville Discord server started to boom, and we started to grow as a community, and we started to show love. You know what I'm saying? And we like, they like, you know, what's the next plateau? What's the next plateau for y'all at Deesville, man? What you gonna do? You can change your name. You done have the same intro music for a while. Crossface. Man, highly underrated player, man. Once again, still rolling with your boy D's, one of my favorites. Seriously Persona, Rockzilla Gaming, Indivisible, your boy Agent. Those are all people that I still to this day, they show love, man, on a regular.
with their busy schedules and shit. Fucking Face, man, highly underrated, man. I can't wait till we get him in the fold, man. He get his PC back up and running, man. We gonna be doing big things for real. You know what I'm saying? Agent, I told you, he one of the biggest supporters, man. Now, it came to a point to where me and Agent was on everybody's page at the same time, and then he went past me. If you got Agent on your side, man, you got a true character on this side, man. And I always gotta show love. I hate when I miss his videos. I try to go and I get caught up, man, because he's such a good person. His videos are awesome, man. If you got his support, then you got a winner on your team. Redstone Sissy, man, highly underrated Redstone artist, my Minecraft, you know what I'm saying, you know, man, that's my boy, my Minecraft homie, you know what I'm saying, homage to him, man, one of the greatest, man, highly underrated, and we gonna be getting him back in the game, man, with some new projects coming up for the new realms, man. This is what it's been about, man, you know what I'm saying, this is all leading up to back to the Minecraft realms, man, and where I came from. And taking it back, just like I said, everything is in your life for seasons. Sometimes things blow in, they blow out, and they blow back again. Just like subscribers, just like friends, and just like shows. So we done already blew it in, we blew it up, we blew it out, and now we blowing it back in, man. Coming soon, those realms, man. They gonna be opening soon. Make sure you get your seat, man.
This one.
And so you can go on the new journey for 2021 with your boy D.
That's gonna be the end of our episode. Once again, you guys,
I enjoyed that journey, and that's pretty much the introduction into the road to 1,000. The road to 1,000, man, was very interesting. This intro right there, I came up just for this. I was challenged by your boy Rockzilla. The race for 1,000. I was at 600 something. He was at 700 something, man. And we came up with this, and we merged the partnership in this game. And this is what you got. Come on, check out some of these clips.
All right, people, let's go ahead and get this practice. Get your vids out. Wait, hold on. Master Rockzilla, Diesel fans, stand down.
Me and D's feel got a little competition going on. We both got about 800 subscribers, and right now currently losing. So racing to see who can get 1,000. Make sure it's your boy right here. That boy right there.
Oh, come on, man!
The boy right here.
Them again like this.
Favorite
Help
YouTuber.
me!
Your favorite YouTuber.
Let's go, come on, dog.
Love you guys. I'm out.
Squad on my.
Before you talking to the champ, man, pound for pound, man, you boys don't want to see me, man. When I put on these gloves, when I lace up these gloves, it's only to pop in. Hey, Jay, can you give me the stare down? Okay, you want to see the champ stare down?
And make sure y'all know, Champ gonna be making an appearance on the D's After Dark coming up soon, man. That's gonna be coming up soon. One of my favorite characters, man. I can't wait to get to some of these skits with the Champ. You know what I mean? It's going down, man. This one right here was fun to do.
You're not gonna last past the first round. I tell you, if you make it past the first round, I'm retiring. Yeah, I'm retiring. Oh, they don't want to see me, man. I'm the champ. Do this. Squad, baby. I run this.
That's my boy, Yo Rock Squad. It's my man, that's my bro, man.
I get that man in that ring, it's not gonna last only in one round.
So we decided to come up with a nice friendly wager, man. It wasn't even a wager, it was just a motivation to get to 1,000. And this is your boy D's response to that challenge. Check it out. I introduced my new intro on this day for this challenge.
So you're just going to challenge me in front of my students? Well, then we have to handle it. It is what it is. I'm D's, the greatest host in the business. Look at me. And well, you know, do I look scared? You challenge me in front of the DZVILL family. I take that challenge. I'm D's. 1,000 subs it is. I see you at the finish line.
Yeah, man.
All right, DZVILL family.
And then it began, the road to 1,000.
Master Rockzilla has challenged us to 1,000 sub challenge. We proudly take this challenge on.
Here go my
We fight
Morgan
for our
Freeman
ancestors.
speech. Check it out.
We fight for freedom. We fight for love, and we fight for support because we are in this together. DIVINS fans, stand up. Call all of your brothers and sisters and bring them all to us, Master D's, and we will be victorious. So if you like content like this, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you click that like button. And don't forget to turn on your notifications so you know when DIVINS Gaming and Tutorials and Gaming with Deeds got a new video coming fresh out the lab. Be looking forward to more collaborations, man. As I told you, DIVINS in this game, and we about to get it. So DIVINS fans, stand up. I'm Deeds. That's me. I'm out.
And there you have it. A birth to a movement. DIVINS Gaming and Tutorials. The road to 1,000. And man, we got the grinding. And eventually we got there, but I know you thinking like, man, Deeds, we never seen 1,000 subs special. Man, let me explain to you about what happened with that. And then came the grind to 1,000, man. Now you say, Deeds, why we don't see 1,000 subs special? The truth of the matter is that, you know, I did make it to 1,000, but at that point in time, man, there was no, there was no pleasure in winning at that point. I wanted both of us to get there, you know what I'm saying? And so I didn't want to, you know, be jumping off like that, man. That was my boy, man, and that's just how I rolled. I never put out that 1,000 subs special, man, and you know what I'm saying? It wasn't about who winning and losing. If anything, I feel like we both won, man, because the relationship that we kind of gathered and have, you know, put together off of that collaboration and what we've gotten today means more to me than, you know, that win in the first place. So, you know, what was once a divided nation, I guess, is now a collaboration, and now we in it together, man. So, you know, to me, that was the trophy out of that one. Then the next thing from there on, man, is getting my, you know, my Minecraft on. So that's pretty much chapter 1, man. You know, subscriptions, you know, the road to 1,000, making it there, some of the ups and some of the downs, you know, that we went through, you know, during that time, some of the emotions that I was going on, you know, during that time. And that's pretty much where we at. So now we're going to basically enter into the Minecraft promotional section of the game. And that's where we're going to be at, man. So I thank you for joining me for the first part 1 of DIVINS, The Grind is Divine, the movie. Now you got a, you know, a backdrop of what, you know, where Deeds came from, what he was feeling, and what, you know, he was thinking of moving forward. Now you're gonna get to see some of the product of what that motivation was putting out. It's gonna be accompanied by music, and I'm still gonna be going ahead and, you know, I'm gonna be going ahead and chiming in with some narration, you know, whenever I can. But like I said, I do want you to appreciate some of these builds and some of these things you see, and look forward to more coming in the Minecraft realms that we got going on. So that's it, man. Thanks so much for joining. I'm your host, D.
All right, y'all. So
that's me. I'm out.
So what's going down, y'all? I know y'all like, damn, Deeds, you didn't hop on the screen in no time. And the reason why is, man, I wanted y'all, you know, for a lot of the new people coming up, you know what I'm saying, they don't really know, you know, where I came from, how I got, like I said, I wasn't even in music, man. I was a gamer. You know what I'm saying? Just a family gamer, yo. So I thought it's important. I'm coming out with a chapter 5 about, you know, how I started, got Dville Music popping, started doing Dville Entertainment, and started making tracks, and how I got into music. So that is going to be chapter 5, including all the people that I meet, that I've met, from then on. So I thought it was only befitting that you guys kind of got a backdrop on where I came from, how I got, because as I said, I got 2 other channels. My other channel, both of these channels are monetized. My other channel, I believe I made it up to 1,700 subs before I decided to come over here and just start making music, man, because like I said, and I don't want to get too much because I want to make the rest of the movie relevant. Some of this stuff is real old. Like I said, this whole movie, chapters 1 through 4, was done over a year ago. So it's very old, things have changed. Some of the sound may not have been quite right because, like I said, I was just starting out. But I thought it was just important, man, for, people to get an understanding. And so when I drop chapter 5, y'all to get a understanding of what chapter 5 is about, and how, and the road and how I got there. And like I said, I'm not no huge person, man, your greatest, your biggest YouTubers and things like that. However, I went through a journey, and it may be somebody at home, thinking some of the same things that I was thinking along my way. Can I do this? Is it worth it? Should I stay doing the same thing forever, or should I go outside of my box and try something different and see if it works? So once again, I don't try to talk at people. I try to talk to people. And what I mean by that is I want to be able to show you the journey. I don't just want to tell you, hey man, this is what I did, so and so and so. Literally, I made a movie, 4-hour movies dedicated to this. You know what I mean? Like dedicated to the whole road, getting monetized. I think the next chapter, I can't remember what the next chapter is about. It's been so long. Like I said, this has been out for a year. It got a lot of nice, nice views or whatever the case may be. And like I said, to me, whether people liked it or not, I know a lot of people wasn't into Minecraft. My point is that the fact I took a chance, I was directing my own show. I was narrating my own show, and it was from the heart. So, I feel like it's only befitting to make sure that you guys have a backdrop of that story. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, just to those people who thinking about giving up, man, like I said in chapter 1, if y'all wasn't here and you just go back and watch the replay, I was considering giving up, man, because I wasn't growing like I thought I needed to be. And this is on my gaming channel, y'all. So once again, this is a whole different channel than what this is. So my gaming channel is still over there, and it's kind of, I ain't gonna say a skull and bones. I got tons of videos on there. I just haven't did none in months, at least not too much this year, besides, this stream now, because I've been working on the music and trying to get the music show and music promotion and just, trying to build something else, build the merch shop, so we could be busy. We want to be actual self-employed, man. People's tired of working for people, man. And I want to be able to teach my kids that they can take a chance on themselves and be somewhat successful, so that was the, the whole road to where we at now. So, I wanted people to have some substance behind the person that they watching. You know what I'm saying? So many times we jump to a person's page or a channel and we don't really know, a damn thing about them. We just liked what they said that day. So I wanted to prove that the same things that I'm doing now, I've been doing since the beginning of my channel, like since day one. You know what I'm saying? I've always been about, promoting other people. I've always been about, family. I've always been about grinding hard, investing in your craft. So this is not just stuff I turned into a chameleon to try to appease to different people. No, man, I've always been a grinder. So without giving too much, of the story, and like I said, I haven't revisited these, and that's why I kind of sat back and watched it, because I haven't revisited these at all. At first, I was going to go in, re-edit them and cut it down, take out music that, I'm saying, I know I'm going to get with copyrights and replace it with Dville music. But I said, at the time I wasn't making Dville music. My boy Loud Pack Scrap, he is one who introduced me kind of into making music. He made me a couple tracks, and the problem with it, I thought we was going to be doing it, but he just didn't continue with the music. You know what I'm saying? He didn't, he just like with some of some people that's feeling right now, he wasn't getting no attention, with nobody, encouraging or motivating, regardless whether they liked it and hold or not. They just wasn't even encouraging, hey man, just keep it moving or whatever the case, keep going. And some people just say, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I've never been that type. And that's probably, I've never been able to quit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I came damn near close. As y'all checked out at one, I came close to quitting. subscribers wasn't coming in like I thought they would, would be. You know what I'm saying? I knew a lot of my content at the time and a lot of my editing was, a lot. It was a lot more than most people be doing. Most people just put out a plain ass video and they get fucking a million views. So this is my thought process then. Because I've never been a failure at anything, and I've always been successful and able to be the leader of the pack in anything else in my life. So when I came into YouTube, I thought the way I thought it was gonna be was I was gonna come in and blow up, boom, boom, fuck it. I was just gonna fuck everybody been in here 10 years and all that shit. I'm just gonna come in and I'm gonna take over the game. And it was a very humbling experience. And still is to this day, man. I mean, especially when you start a new channel, you got to start all over. I mean, we want to separate things and make sure we provide the type of content that you want on the channel, and so that's why I broke apart from D'sville Gaming, because I wanted, a lot of people didn't want it. Hey, man, we don't want to hear music. We don't want to hear talk shows, or we don't even want to hear nothing serious. We just want to do gaming. So I was like, that's fair. That's the channel that got me here. So I decided to just say, I'm just going to go ahead and start a network entertainment. And the reason why I just didn't name it D'sville Music is because I wanted this channel to be more about music. Music was what I was starting to get into. But I wanted the channel to be more about creation, whether I wanted to do voiceovers, whether I wanted to do, talk shows, cooking shows. So that's why I named it D'sville Network Entertainment versus just D'sville Music. D'sville Music ended up becoming a catalyst behind what I was doing, because I'm like, shit, I do my own editing, I do my own videos, I do my own content. Now I add my own music to the mix, and I ain't got to worry about getting with copyright hits. Oh my God. So I was like, D'sville Network Entertainment, let's go. And so that's how this channel came to born. So it takes time. The grind humbles. Yeah, man, it does. It really does. Laura Spike, man, I'm like, it's true shit. And like I said, I wanted to put this out just so y'all, like I said, I wanted y'all to have some substance behind me, just so you don't think I'll be selling y'all wolf cookies and what shit that I'm saying now. I'm not just, I want to support this person and support that person just so people can sub to me and shit, man. I was doing that shit when I didn't have no subscribers. As you seen at the beginning of this movie, I had 17 subscribers, man, in D'sville Gaming. This channel, I had 1,200 subscribers, and then all of a sudden 700 subscribers disappeared when YouTube be doing a audits or whatever. And I get it. It was people that wasn't watching, and I get the, the whole thing, but it's still deflating. From a standpoint of, you feel like you work to a certain plateau and then you get knocked down, but like he said, these are all things that for a person like me that naturally got an ego, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was trying to tell Doc, they're not the only people with egos, man. I got an ego too. You know what I'm saying? And regardless if I'm not, if my support don't back me, I'm always thinking that I'm the greatest. You know what I'm saying? Like Ali, stick and move. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and I'm always going to be like that. And sometimes that helps me. Sometimes it don't. But at the same time, and I feel like if I stay true to myself, man, and regardless whether, like I said, man, when I started this channel, man, wasn't nobody listening to my music. And there might be still people that don't enjoy my music. And the truth of the matter is, almost like Frank Zero said, if you don't like it, get the funk out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really care, man, because it's what makes me feel good. I do have people that enjoy the music. You know what I'm saying? I have people that enjoy the messages that I'm giving and the good vibes that we be having in here. The thing about it is when you get good vibes and you get into a room where it seems like this shit is surreal, it's almost like people don't want to share it. And I guess that's the problem. We so caught up on the way people look and the way they dress and what color they are and shit, man. This shit is just ridiculous. The world is horrible. And the fact that people can't see past normal everyday differences in order to catch a vibe and you know what I'm saying, do something better than what they doing. I was always taught, man, if what you doing ain't working, then why don't you switch it up, man? Think outside the box. But a lot of people are closed-minded and they thinking the ego is not your amigo. I know it's not. Man. But it's almost like a marriage, right? So you married to yourself. Sometimes you marry yourself, good or bad, man, good or bad. Do death do his part. That's kind of how it is. And that's kind of how it is with me, and that's why I share this journey, man. Because I definitely know that I'm talented, but I never claimed to be stable, man. I'm not, I got my problems just like the next man. I used to have a bad temper. I'm quick to go off. Part of my problem is that no matter who you are, president, boss, whatever, I've never been afraid to tell anybody how I feel. And like I said, that has sometimes helped me and sometimes it hasn't. But I feel like if you don't, yeah, and it's inner conflict. Yeah, it is. It's thank you. So you know what I'm talking about, man. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not out here like a lot of people trying to pretend like I'm perfect, like shit don't get to me, like I'm not affected, like I don't have everyday average problems like everybody else do, man. I got all of that shit times 10. My life, my mother, you know, before she passed, she always told me she wanted me to write a book. You know, and told me that it would help heal me. And, you know, the truth of the matter is that it was a certain event in my life that made me put my pencil down, you know, as far as writing a book. But the thing about it is technology gives me an opportunity to do the same thing, except without writing. I feel like I can explain to you better how I feel versus you just reading some random, you know, words on the page, you know what I'm saying, that you couldn't really feel or see the emotion. You know, anybody can spit anything to you via words. I'm the greatest. I totally believe in you. But when you look at a person's face and you can definitely tell the sincerity. And sometimes by looking at a person and in their eyes, you can feel whether they on some real shit or they on some, you know, just some shit just to be doing it. None of this shit is rehearsed. This ain't scripted. This is natural. Me just talking to you. And that's thank you, JM. Exactly. That's why I said this platform is a blessing to me. And that's why no matter how big it is or how small it is, man, because like I said, I've been monetized for a while, man. I got monetized in 11 months on both of my channels and almost was on the way to a third one getting monetized. The problem is that I wasn't organized. I didn't per se, I didn't watch the home front. I was too busy on the road trying to, you know, get the kumbaya and bring everybody in, but I wasn't watching the home front and who was there to damage what I have already built. I know, right, man? Thank you, Spike. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is the reason why I just wanted to do this impromptu today, because like I said, we're going to be starting Real Talk. I got a new co-host, Angie Styles, is going to be coming up, and we're going to be having panels and having real conversations like this. I just want y'all to know I'm not just no DJ radio personality, man. I don't just, you know, this is not my game, is not to just get big and, you know, like, to be perfectly honest, man, y'all could keep that fame shit. I just want to be able to pay my fucking bills, you know what I'm saying, and not have to punch nobody else's clock. I mean, that's pretty much the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, on a personal note, build relationships and I guess get more of a love for my own creativity. So basically learn myself along the way and learn what I'm capable of. I'm 47 years old, man. I've been working since I was 12, 11 in the barber, since I was sweeping here in the barber shop, like at a young age. I mean, we was taught to work at a young age. And you say, Deeds, we would have never guessed you was 47, man, because I try not to, I mean, I stress a lot, but I guess I just live different, man. I live different, you know, than most people. Some of the things that are important to people aren't really important to me. I don't have big dreams of traveling all across the world. I don't really care about none of that shit. I mean, I get people who want to soak in cultures, and I mean, I get it, but those are not my aspirations. My aspirations is making some type of effect that is going to benefit not only myself, my children, my seeds, and you know, their generations and on, but the people that I come in contact with. That to me, that is more important than all of that shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, who not gonna look a get forth in the mouth if shit, you know, blow up and, you know, we so happen to, you know, do very well at some point, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna look at it, but at the same time, I'm always remembering where I came from, which is the Minecraft shit that y'all just suffered through for an hour. I know people don't like Minecraft. I know some people ain't no gamers, but once again, having substance about where a person came from, me being in one genre and being able to take that and saying, fuck that, I'm not just going to do this and this only. I'm going to take a chance on something else, you know, that possibly could have failed, you know, and like I said, man, if you know me, you know, I hate to fail. I'm not a failure. I will keep it moving into, you know, I'm like that dude that if you know, back in the day, if you fucking, you know what I'm saying, you always gonna have beef with me until I figure out how I can beat you. That's pretty much it. It's almost like a game of chess and shit, man, that you can start the game over and over again, but you always getting a checkmate. And so eventually you gonna find out the strategy to try to beat that person. I mean, for those of y'all who may play chess, for those of y'all who not, I'm sorry, but you basically in the end, you're trying to win the game. So I mean, like I said, I thought it was important for me to not just come out with chapter 5 and say, well, this is where I'm at and this is what I had. And y'all like, these, what the hell are you talking about? We don't know. We ain't watching you. So I wanted you to know where I came from. You know, I don't get discouraged by seeing my channel at only 500 subs, even though I was at well over 1,000, 1,300 to be exact on this channel. You know, it's to the point to where some people don't even know I'm monetized. They like, damn, you got 500 subs and you monetized. Well, that's because I was already monetized with subs and then shit just disappeared. So I guess YouTube figured like he worked hard to get there. He's still getting his time. He's still getting his hours, you know, his watch time and shit. So, you know, and I mean, maybe it's also those fucking 500, 400 something plus video or 500, close to 500 videos that I put out in this 1 year alone. Or maybe it's the thousands of hours that I streamed this year. I don't know. Maybe it's that. I don't know. But whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? I was able to maintain that. And I still got my other channel, which is if I don't start getting back to something, it's probably going to, you know, it's probably going to drop too. So doing this movie about the Minecraft and being able to also introduce the new stuff that we're doing in Minecraft and get that back on my gaming channel. I'm also going to be bringing out the God of War. I've been waiting on that game, and the fucked up part about it is I would have been playing it, but I'm so broke I can't pay attention right now. Yo, you know what I mean? Like this, when you invest in your craft and you invest in the business, I think I repeat this on everything. Sometimes, I mean, unless you just got an overnight blow up idea, and you know that joint is good for you, that first year you might not even see no fucking profits, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is where most people decide to give up and say, fuck it, I'm throwing in the towel. I know where to cut my losses. You know what I'm saying? I've never imagined having a small success where I kept my head down and went to it. Working since see, look at the things that you learn when you start putting your story out there, man. And that's why this was important for me to put Dville Movie to Grind, just so y'all know it's a lot of content behind the character that y'all watching. It's not just music. It's not just me hoping people love my music and, you know, and all that. It's not just that. Minion, let me know when we get Angie Styles in the building. I don't want to end the stream until we get her because I do have a meeting with me, Angie Styles.
Just tell her to just pop in. So we
yeah, or just tell her to pop in the chat and let me know when she's ready. And so we can go ahead and meet. Yeah. So, you know, I wanted y'all to know that I'm not just, you know, doing this shit. Like I said, man. You know, I respect to all these people out here doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Doc Danger and Conspiracy, them, they out there doing their thing. I love that community, man. I'm so glad they invited me and I got to meet people. You know, I got people reaching out to me, you know, asking me if I want to co-host with them on certain nights and doing different projects. So, you know, I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, I know I'm capable of building a community like that too. And which is my hope, you know. So basically just expand, you know, bridging the gap, hashtag never too late. So when I say things like this, I don't want y'all to be thinking I'm just saying this shit now because that's where the purpose of this movie. Now, if you think I'm bullshitting, go to Deesville Gaming, my other channel. The link will be in the description. Go back and check out these movies that was well over a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Go back and check out some of the tutorials, some of the Redstone, some of the different collaborations I did. You mean, like I said, even if you don't game, you got to appreciate the grind. And I was always a person like this. We would have conversations. So, you know, it was fun and I miss gaming. And that's why, especially the God of War, man, I can't wait to get to that game. That, you know, so part of that is now that I've got over 400 songs now, part of me is telling me I need to hit a switch and maybe I don't necessarily have to do so many tracks a week or necessarily try to, because like I said, I just wanted to, I wanted to be able to have a catalog so I could make any kind of video I wanted, any gaming video and use my music on everything. You know what I mean? Because like even now supporting when you use other people's music, unfortunately, you know, whether you're trying to spotlight an artist, you get hit with copyright claims, man. And to me, that's horrible. You know what I'm saying? You can't like, you know, and, you know, for me to spend 6 hours on the stream and for me to get a copyright claim for a 3-minute video of me trying to help and support somebody. So I basically don't get nothing out of this 6-hour stream that I'm take that 6 hours that I'm away for and not ready for the family because Minion be in the background. But I'm just saying, so, you know, some people do this shit for fun. Some people do this, you know, as a pastime. I've got real true money invested in this. You know, I literally would like to do this full time. And not have to punch no clock no more. And I, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got a good job, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been blessed for, you know, most of my life having good jobs and being a real man, take care of my family. But like I said, I'm 47 years old. I think it's time that I do something for myself. You know what I'm saying? You know, the gaming is perfect, better way to promote. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I need to get back to my roots. And that's why I kind of wanted to, you know, come here today. Cause like I said, man, I'm not just in this for fun and shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people already had their businesses. Unfortunately, I mean, I used to have side hustles. I fixed computers and things like that. You know what I'm saying? Like way back in the day, I was doing shit like that. I had my business cards. I was passing them out while I was going to school for, you know what I'm saying, computers and shit like that, getting my degree. And, you know, I was hustling that way, you know what I'm saying, for a minute, you know, just to pay the bills or whatever the case may be, right? You know, so I've always been a person that's going to get it, man, because I feel like, you know, as a man, you got to take care of your family, you know. But so now I got kids that are grown, they in their 20s. You know, one son is in the military doing this thing. You know, my other daughter grown, have her own child. And I still got my youngest is 10. You know, I got 2 more adults and I got one on his way to be an adult. And, you know, I just think it's like, it's at the point to where, and y'all could say what y'all want to say. And, you know, sometimes people got to agree to disagree, but this is how I feel. I feel like, even although having a job is very responsible, and you know, it's what our parents taught and their parents taught to, you know, get up, be a good family, you know, do what you got to do, love your wife, hopefully, you know, and definitely, and die for her and all that old good shit, and you know, and plus along everything else that they used to say. But you know, my saying to that is that was a different time. You know what I'm saying? Like these days, it's not beneficial for you to always have to work for somebody. You know what I mean? It's just not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, although we may, you know, some people love their jobs. And to those of y'all who love y'all job, 32 years, fuck. I salute you, bro. I salute you. I salute you. That's what's up. You also, so I mean, and that's why I'm doing this, because maybe somebody, you know, so like I said, people only see what they see on the surface, and sometimes people judge by, you know, by looking at the cover. So I wanted y'all to have what's up underneath, man. You know what I'm saying? So we can get that shit out the way. You know what I'm saying? Because when I build this network this time, I want true legitimate people that's here to believe in people and believe in each other, and you know, and just ready and really, you know, willing to do whatever it takes if that's what they doing. If you're a content creator and you fucking with this, you know, this network, then you should be willing to do different things, you know what I'm saying, to progress yourself and not just be stuck in the same rut, you know. And not to mention, there's gonna be people that I come across that are bigger than me. I'm out here to try to learn. I've been man, see, that's what I'm saying. Look at the audience that I'm building, all these self-employed people, you know, people that's willing to invest in themselves, man, and you know, I mean, that's what I'm about. So building what I'm building right now, to me, is very important. And I'm at the point to where, you know, it's almost like they say, the older you get, the less you really care about what people think and shit. Now, I'm not gonna lie, that's bullshit. And people lying to you if they tell you that. I'm gonna finna tell you the real deal right now. What the real deal is that even some of us grown ass people, when we come and we see people not watching, or we not getting comments, or we not getting likes, that shit fucking hurt, bro. I mean, and anybody that tell you to be like, oh, I just brush it off the shoulders, and I mean, I do brush it off the shoulders, but the difference between me and what other people feel to me, I basically use that as fuel for my fire. And the fact that I got my backbone over here, my fiance, you know what I'm saying, she get the brunt of it. Like, man, you know, I have conversations with her all the time. Like, man, I don't know what the fuck, man. This shit is getting tired. I'm tired of doing this. I know I'm doing right, but I know I got character. I know I got personality. I know I got that energy. Everywhere I go, I try to keep it jumping. What the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I talked to her about it, and, you know, we just have rationalized conversations that end up me talking to myself. Like, man, maybe I should quit. Nah, you can't quit these. You already know you to put a lot of work into it. But, man, I'm fucking tired, man. I got 3 views, and I spent 7 hours on this shit, and I got 3 views, and they didn't even have bothered to comment. It was just like. And like I said, these are the things that were getting to me. And most people be like, man, I don't care about that shit, because you don't need validation from other people. The truth of the matter is, when I stepped into the music thing, something that I ain't gonna say I didn't know about it. You know, I didn't know about it, but coming from making music to actually want to put something out there and saying, so people could be like, oh, that sucks, Deeds, or man, that's great. That was something totally new for me. So from having high expectations, then you get let down. Exactly. But the key is I've seen people that I've kind of came up in this YouTube game. Like I said, I'm going on 3 years now, you know, in this YouTube game that succumb to the things that I'm telling you about right now. So if you are that person and you sitting out there and you have not, you know, you go to your page and shit, you done fucking spent 4 hours on a video and you put it out and nobody comes to comment, nobody comes to see your shit, and only the people that's trying to get that sub for sub shit. And see, what people don't understand is, man, is that when y'all go to a channel, and this is, to me, this is the most disrespectful shit I could say. And I'm a victim of it myself too, sometimes with timing and trying to do things. And so I'm going to drop a nugget on you. Y'all like to hear it? Here we go. When you go to a person's channel, say for example, we're in a stream, right? And we all kumbaya and we feeling, and you want to go like, hey man, I see you in there. Oh, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and reach out to you. And you go to that person's channel and you subscribe. Boop, and you don't turn on notifications, or you do turn on notifications, and 2 or 3 videos drop from that person's channel, and you never actually went to that person's channel and watched the fucking movie, not a video, nothing. YouTube is like, you don't want to watch that channel. Let me get that subscription right back. So that's where your fluctuation come in. I know I come in days, I'm like, damn, I just got this amount of subscribers and shit, and then I fucking come back and shit, like, and you can tell because you get your subscribers go up and your videos are not being watched. So those who ain't got big subscribers, we ain't got no huge audience, y'all. We in our analytics all the time, or at least for a while I used to be. You know what I'm saying? Worried about who was watching me and how long they was watching me. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of the trap, man. That's the trap that where it makes it a thin line between loving what you do on your channel to making it a chore or a job, just like when we get up and punch the clock at work. Now, for those of you who got your jobs and you love your jobs, like to death, like, man, I couldn't see myself doing anything else and shit. If you're that type of person, then maybe I'm not the person you need to be listening to. I'm talking to those people who, you know, for so many amount of years, we've wasted. I'm not going to say wasted because we raised families, we've built bridges, we've accomplished great goals, we've got materialistic shit, all of that good shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Off working. However, how many of you are working and not feeling fulfilled at the end of the day? I mean, we feel fulfilled when we're able to pay our bills and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, high five to that. I mean, that's just truth of the matter. You know, some people are, you know, as of mine, you know, the insurance. I mean, these days with the cost of shit, insurance is very important. So insurance is one of the hugest reasons why I have not just decided to kick in the bucket. You know, I believe in what I did, and I love the company that I work for to death. To death. I love the company I work for. I love what they believe in. They definitely they changed my life and when I was down. However, I'm almost 10 years at this job, and personally, I feel I have not accomplished any of my goals. I've accomplished their goals. I've been a perfect employee. Well, and let's not say perfect, but I've been, you know, definitely a good point of an employee on them. You know what I'm saying? For them for years. You know, I think around my 7th year working this job, I just start getting, I don't know, the itch. Some people call it the 7-year itch in which you get in a relationship or whatever the case may be. And that's what I'm saying. Most people are not fulfilled even to have millions. And that's the thing. That's why I tell y'all, man, I don't want no fucking millions, bro. Like, I don't want that shit. And some people may say this sound crazy, but I'm gonna say it again just so y'all know how sincere it is. And if you think I'm bullshitting, ask Minion. I say this all the time. I would be content with being able to quit my full-time job, and if I made the exact same amount of money that I did here at my doing YouTube that I made in my job, that would be sufficient enough for me to move forward and just say, nah, I'm not going to work. The problem is that damn insurance, man. God damn, like, insurance is a huge deal, man. And I got like, they my insurance is awesome. Like I don't think I'm gonna get much better with insurance. So that is one of them been my biggest fear. And to be perfectly honest, if it was just for me, I wouldn't care because I'm not a go to the doctor person anyway, man. Some gotta literally be wrong with me. And I hate to admit that, and people gonna preach to me. I get it, but for the most part, I'm healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really have, some of the ailments that most people have. However, I do have a 10-year-old daughter that has allergies and, need glasses and, so to try to do a string of shorts, 20 to 30 seconds featuring your music, that's your best suggestion right now. The truth of the matter is I already got shorts loaded on my channel. I just haven't released them. I don't know. Shorts for me just haven't been working. You know what I'm saying? Shorts for me haven't been working. Yeah, the age is going up. You talking about for retirement? Shit. Yeah. I just heard of something about that. Like I said, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Listen, I'm probably the most uninformed person when it comes to politics, y'all. I'd stay away from that shit. And it's for my own reasons. Please don't judge me. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like that's one of those things that people can't even fucking get along. It's almost like a game of spades in a black family and shit. The black families will break over some fucking spades. You know what I'm talking about? You fucking renege and shit, it's gonna be a problem. Don't fucking renege and shit, man. You know what I mean? But I mean, no, seriously, that like it's certain things that I stay away from because number one, I consciously can't intellectually make an informed decision and tell you, I only can tell you about what I feel. When I see something, you give me a situation, I'll tell you if I feel like it's right or wrong. Because I do know the difference between right and wrong. But the politics behind the shit, I don't know. Does it make a difference to some people? You know what I'm saying? Should it make a difference? Hell yeah, it should. But I choose to stay away from those. And you know what I'm saying? And it ain't got nothing to do with being scared of controversy. I just feel like some people can't see past their beliefs, man. And I just think that's sad and shit that people can't even interact because of they on one side or the other. That's the stupidest shit in the world to me, man. I hate that for our people and for just people in general, man. So I'm trying to break that mold. So whenever that shit come up and, I visit people's channel and they not on the same shit I don't judge them, but I know we can't have a conversation about certain shit. That's just the truth of the matter is, a lot of people don't like to agree to disagree. Angie Styles is up in the building. I know she done had a long day. So I know she probably about ready to meet. Angie, I was just having a quick chat with people after I just revealed the chapter 1 of my movie. Deesville, the movie, The Grind is Divine, chapter 1. Give me 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I'm dropping stuff. It's right. It's right. Right. Exactly. I agree. Thank you, man. Thank you, Mr. Spike, for saying that, man. Thank you, Lord Spike, man. Sometimes when I be talking, man, I be feeling it be silent, and I be feeling like people don't understand where I'm coming from, and they be like, "Oh, well, these, you should," but but I mean, I'm just being honest on who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather talk to you about music or sports or some shit that probably is meaningless in your life. I'd rather talk about some shit like that, something that we could possibly see eye to eye on versus trying to come to a debate table on that. So when Real Talk comes back, matter of fact, welcome to my new co-host in the building, Angie Styles up in the building for my show, Real Talk. So we got a meeting right now. Angie, just let me know in chat if you're ready, and I'll go ahead and end this stream. I was just trying to wrap a taste to people and letting them get to know, let them know what Deez is about. So when they come to Real Talk, they know what type of conversation to expect, what type of topics to expect. And like I said, I mean, I do see it's other like-minded people in here, that just appreciate people for being people, man. And when you get into that realm, and if you in that realm, then you in the right place. That's all I got to say. Not going there on your channel. Exactly, man. I'm telling you. So let me go ahead. Let me see. And I think I had something. I'm gonna be working on a project too for using JM videos, man. So I'm gonna be doing something like that, man, because like I said, I wanted to pay homage to JM. All right. So once again, man, thank y'all so much for hanging out on Deesville Movie to Grind, the movie part 1. Like I said, y'all got 3 more chapters to go, man. So after, maybe I'll do it different next time. Maybe I'll pause it and we'll have a conversation so I can kind of catch you up, just so y'all don't just sitting there looking at a screen for a long amount of time. But like I said, those of you who did get a chance to watch, those of you who didn't, make sure you go back and watch. Like I said, man, it's basically the story for me starting my channel from scratch in the beginning of a pandemic to getting monetized and to where we are on chapter 2. I'm your host, Deez, man. Thank y'all so much for hanging out. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. And it didn't flip. It's moving slow. Catch y'all in the next episode.
Do I look like I was born yesterday? Let me show you how it's done.
Who is that? DIVIN3 music.
What is this shit ass music? Let me show you how it's done.
Who is that? DIVIN3 music.